official. The vol-au-vent is back. Last week, we saw sales of the 70s party favourites soar, and supermarket websites were even running out of them.
Yeah, but who needs a supermarket vol-au-vent when you can make your own? Right, Clodagh McKenna, let's get cracking. Here's
I thought you were going to say when you can get
your own. You're still using the brush as a microphone.
Well, I just thought that I'm rocking a new hairstyle today.
Love it.
You would have seen it on my Instagram. I feel like I should just have a microphone at me all day long. OK,
so
on to the vol-au-vents. Thanks. Do you want to start to kick off the vol-au-vent song?
Yeah.
Vol-au-vent.
Why are they back, though? Vol-au-vents, proper 70s food.
Well, you know, every trend always has a remake, and I do believe that because of lockdown and we were stolen of so many parties, obviously some weren't. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Anyhow, but we were stolen.
To be honest with you, the way this show's going this morning, you can say what you want.
Yeah. We want like traditional kind of comforting party food, and the vol-au-vent can be absolutely delicious. But it can be absolutely awful as well. I mean, you know, I used to dodge them at the 70s and 80s parties, I'm told. I dodged them at the 90s parties.
Is it easy to make then, Clodagh?
They are easy to make, yeah. So basically, first thing you want to do is you have to get butter puff pastry. Right. So when you go into your supermarket, rifle through them all, because most of them are made with vegetable fat or margarine, and you need the butter. That's what makes it golden and crispy and crumbly, and that will make you a vol-au-vent king or queen. And then what you do then is some of them actually come rolled out already, and all you have to do is like pull the thing out. If they're not, you just roll them out to about this thickness. I don't know if you can get into that. It's quite thick. Like it's I'm so bad at measuring.
5 mil, it looks like, half a centimetre.
You're good.
Thank you, sous chef. And then what you do then is you need 2 cookie cutters. If you don't have 2 cookie cutters, don't worry about it. You could use 2 different glasses. I like the fluted ones because I like the edge on that. And so you're going to do 2 cuts, one that goes completely down. And here's another tip. When you put your cookie cutter on your pastry, press it right down. Don't do that. If you're doing the you'll get your leaning tower of Pisa vol-au-vent. And when you go straight down, you're getting one straight angle, so the flutes are perfect, and they'll just go straight up like a top hat. And then you just want to do, like, you know, 3 little ones of those like that. And then what we do is we're going to egg wash it. And this is another really great tip. Let me just do one more, because I don't want to waste it. And I would actually like to bring these home afterwards. And then you pop that down, and I've got onto a baking sheet or a baking tray with some greaseproof paper, and then the egg wash. You put the egg wash on now, and I know you're thinking, has she forgot the other cutter? I haven't. This is the trick. OK, so the egg wash should be really, really light. If you put a heavy egg wash on your pastry... Oh, my God, Josie, you're so enthusiastic. It's so gorgeous.
No, what it was, I've just had the mushroom one that you made me, and it's got so much garlic in it, I feel sorry for Vernon now. It is. Woo.
Your eyes were like, you had to mention it. You're just so gorgeous. You're so gorgeous. So egg wash, OK, is mixed up with water, so it's nice and light. And then just be really light with it. If it's too heavy, your vol-au-vent won't rise, and you'll have a flat vol-au-vent. And
is that just an egg yolk with water?
Egg yolk with water. Right. No, not the whole egg, just the egg yolk with the water, and then just whisk it up a little bit. And then what you do, this is another trick then, when it's all done, I've only done 3, it's TV world, OK? You pop that into the fridge.
You've been singing into a brush all morning, it's fine.
I've been singing into a brush all morning. And you pop that into the fridge. Now, if you're going to make these ahead, which I know a lot of people want to do, you can do it up to this stage and keep them in the fridge, egg wash on and all. And then what you do then is you get your smaller cutter, and you put that in the middle, like there, and then you press down about halfway. Dun, dun. It's so easy to do. Honestly, it's so easy to do. I'm making it look more difficult because I want to look like I'm brilliant, but it's just... I mean, you know, a 2-year-old could do this. It's just cookie cutting. I'm like, oh, the precision of the middle of it. Oh, yeah, that's it. No, it's like so easy. OK, and then what happens then is that because if you do the cookie cutter beforehand and then put the egg wash on, the egg wash will go down in between the thingy and it won't rise up and you won't get the puff. Just trust me on it, OK? I know, I've made it sound more complicated than it is. And then when they're all cut, right, They go into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. But I will say, after 12 minutes, start checking a little bit. And then we've got 3 really simple fillers. These are really fast to do. So over here, I've got the quintessential chicken and leek. In here, I've got my pancetta, leek, garlic and shallots, all sweating down and crisping up. And then I've got my chicken. You can cook your chicken 2 ways. You can either get your breasts... You can either get the chicken breasts, and then you
It's
can
like
just...
school, isn't it?
You can either
She
get your
said
chicken...
breast.
She kept looking at me going, breasts. And I was like, oh, right.
I know.
We've had Co's vagina very early on at
I'm looking at them
10:05.
every day. What are you talking about?
You know, we're moving on.
I love
We're moving
them.
on. We're going to do the all
Okay,
anatomy
so what
by
you
the
do
time
then
we
is...
get to the end of the show.
Sorry. What you do then is just poach the chicken in chicken stock, if you want to. Otherwise, what I love to do is I just roast up a chicken if you're going to make a lot of vol-au-vents. Right. And then what you do then is pop your chicken. Once it's cooked in here, if you've been poaching them, keep back the poaching liquid because it's really yummy. Pop a little bit in because it gives so much good flavour. White wine, I've already drank half of this, obviously. White wine goes in. No, I haven't. Twitter, I haven't. I'm so sober. And then I'm going to put in my cream, my double cream.
Nice.
And then
Oh, it
I'm going to
smells
put in the whatchamacallit, the thyme in here as well. So those combinations together are gorgeous. Cream, pancetta smokiness. Let them simmer away for a couple of minutes. And then the mushroom one. I have to say the mushroom is my favourite. Really? You don't have as many good memories of mushrooms.
No,
when you were
the
down
mushroom
the
one just reminds me... Are you all right, Jules?
Oh, no,
Do you need a handkerchief?
Garlic in the mushroom.
There's your napkin.
It went like my bra.
Next goes in creme fraiche. So my mushrooms are sautéed off. I've got my garlic sautéed off as well.
See, the
And I'm
mushroom
putting
one reminds me of... we used to get Heinz toasty toppers. I don't know whether anyone remembers it, but
No.
usually you basically toasted one slice of bread, flipped it over, buttered the corners so it didn't burn when you put the toasty topper on, and then put it under the grill, and that's what vol-au-vents remind me.
Oh, wow.
Awful.
God. It
Terrible
does sound
memory.
awful.
Scarred. You're right,
OK,
Jules.
so that's all that's in here. Just to recap on the mushroom one, is tarragon, creme fraiche, lemon, and there we go. And these are already cooked. So I'm just going to leave those for 2 seconds, and I'm going to start doing my vol-au-vents. This is the prawn cocktail.
Amazing.
In here is mayonnaise, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, a pinch of smoked paprika, fresh dill, capers, and Worcestershire sauce. I think I already said it again. Worcestershire sauce. OK, you mix it all together, and all that it is when your vol-au-vent comes out, it looks like this, right? And what you do then is you just get your little knife, cut it around, and cut off the top of it like that, like so. Very easy. Take out the filling, and then you just fill them out. And so I've got my prawn one here. And then I've got my mushroom and my chicken. And don't they all look so gorgeous like that? You could serve them warm. But I would suggest, actually, if you're having a party, I'd just do the one type and then just make that your own. I'd like them hot. If you're inviting me to your house tonight, I'd like them hot. And that's how they all look like over here, all kind of done out nicely.
Yeah, they look great, and they taste
Aren't they
fabulous,
yummy?
Clodagh. They really do.
They taste absolutely lovely. And do you know what? I hate it when they're really dry, but they are not. Oh, it's a bit too hot. There we go. There we go. Are you all right, Clodagh? Yeah.
Got a glass of water?
Do you want to... I think it was a bit too hot there. There we go. Well...
Like a savoury biscuit, aren't they?
Yes, they are, but absolutely gorgeous and really garlicky. Really, really love that. So thank you very much. I absolutely love you.
I love you.
Really love you. Thanks, Clodagh. For all the details of today's recipe, head over to the free This Morning app.
Now, how am I supposed to do this with a mouthful of vol-au-vent?
Clodagh, you're back later. What are you making?
I'm back later. I'm going to make a gorgeous baked camembert star.
Oh.
And my sticky piggies.
Oh,
Pigs in
lovely.
blankets.
Gorgeous.
Iconic.